Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Mexican campaign, featuring the Great War mod. In the last episode, we were able to win our civil war, and then we ended up having a military coup. So we are now actually under the rule of Victoriano Huerta, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Probably not. And so we are under a authoritarian military dictatorship at the moment. And so we are proceeding along. But we are also still trying to get our industry built up, getting all of our technology research and everything, trying to build up the army to prepare for the eventual war, which is coming sooner rather than later. So that is what we're going to continue to do here. We don't have to worry about our southern border. And I'm thinking there's probably a couple routes that we can go. As we said, we want to take, basically restore the maximum extents of the old Mexican Empire after Mexico gained independence from Spain. And we can do that. We could join the Central Powers. Where is it? Here. Join the Central Powers after 1915, and then join World War I on the side of the Central Powers, and go to war with the United States when the United States eventually joins the war. And then try and take what we can from the peace conference. That's one way we can. We also have, down this route, if we take this route, we can get reconquer Central America, demand Belize, reannexation of Central America, retake Aztlan. So basically we have focuses that will give us the war goals we need. But we won't have the assistance of Central Powers if we don't do it, at the same time. So we'll have to see how things play out. I think right now we just need to continue working on getting this tree built out as much as we can and getting our army built up and everything else. So, well, let's see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get this thing moving again. We are positive infantry equipment, so we're beginning to stockpile that. We still need artillery, we still need carriages and support equipment. Let's see what we got here. Research finished for High Seas Fleet mass production. Something amazing is happening at a factory on Piquet Avenue. Henry Ford's ambitious desire to make an automobile affordable for any consumer has inspired the assembly line production scheme. Though the assembly line has been in use since as far back as Roman times, Henry Ford's clever use of moving conveyor belts, specialized machines, and more specifically skilled workers is close to making his dream a reality. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Infantry equipment designer. Weapons and equipment research time. Artillery. I think we'll go with the infantry equipment designer. And we're going to continue to work on doctrines, because that is what we're going to go for. Are we actually building the airships yet? No, not quite yet. We are close to getting our military factory. Treaty of London. The Balkan League took advantage of the weakness of the Ottomans and forced them to concede some territories. This is a victory for the Balkan League and maybe the end of the Ottoman Empire. The Kingdom of Serbia, White Peace, the Ottoman Empire. Well, it may have been white peace, but yeah, they chunked off a large portion of the Ottoman Empire. We have the Kingdom of Albania, Montenegro, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece. Alright, construction effort. Now, we can't get this armament effort until after January 1st, 1915. We can go for a dockyard expansion, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. So our fleet is still very, very much in its infancy. Alright. The Second Balkan War. Bulgaria was not happy with the results of the Balkan War, despite being promised large amounts of territory. Serbia and Greece turned out to be completely unwilling to give up the Bulgarian claims in Macedonia. In response, Bulgaria began an invasion of Serbia with a surprise attack. Then themselves were surprised to find a Greco-Serbian alliance had brewed for this exact situation. Bulgaria is in a tough position. Could this ruin the stability of the region forever? Here we go again. Alright, we'll see how that plays out. Siege artillery upgrades, even though we're not really using any siege artillery yet. It's not 1914. It's not 1914 yet. Marines wouldn't be a bad idea. Armored car 2s. Where do we go for dreadnoughts and battle cruisers? Dreadnoughts. Romanian intervention. Dobruja has been split between Romanian and Bulgarian rules since the Congress of Berlin. The entire territory contains a near equal part Romanian and Bulgarian population, with a mix of Turks as well. If Bulgaria swamped in its own war, who would stop Romania from taking the rest of the region? Romania has declared war on Bulgaria. Bulgaria appears to have stepped in it. First flight across the Mediterranean Sea. Today, the locals of Bizerte, Tunisia, noticed a strange flying object, revealed to be Roland Garros, a French professional pilot, in his Marine Sonnet monoplane. This journey marks the first crossing of the Mediterranean Sea by air, an astounding landmark for the young science of aviation. Local sailors reportedly not impressed. Dockyard expansion is done. How are we doing as far as equipment? We still need more field guns. We're now building airships, but I think we need to increase our production of field artillery. Airfield expansion, naval gun effort. Do we want to go down this route? Daily fascism support, political power minus 300, politics will change, become fascist. Recruitable population 5%, effective partisans on us, army experience plus 20, Set the rule, can send volunteer forces. That would actually not be bad. You know what? Let's go down this route. Now, do you want to get better cruisers? Or get these cruisers quicker? Or start building something else? And we don't want to build pre-dreadnoughts. Because they're already obsolete by this point. Alright, let's go ahead and get some... Let's put those in cruisers, see if we can get an armored cruiser, which is probably also obsolete at this point. Yes, 1913. The battle cruisers are kind of more of the thing. Though their performance was kind of mixed. Ottoman Empire joined the Second Balkan War. Following the start of the Second Balkan War, the Ottoman Empire decided to take advantage of the situation and try to reclaim some of their lost lands to Bulgaria. Ottoman Empire is at war with Bulgaria. Alright, Treaty of Bucharest. The treaty was concluded in the aftermath of the Second Balkan War and amended the previous Treaty of London, which ended the First Balkan War. About 1 month later, the Bulgarians signed a separate border treaty, the Treaty of Constantinople, with the Ottomans, who had regained some territory west of the Anos Media line during the Second War. Alright, we spend some of this aircraft designer, medium, naval aircraft, heavy aircraft, strategic bombers. Light aircraft. Naval research time. Let's just go for that. What are we short? Field guns. And support equipment. Alright, we got that next. Alright, airship bomber training is done. Continue going for it. Bomb sighting. Construction. Alright, we've got all of our... well, our military factories built. We need more civilian factories. Oh, that's... yeah, let's just build them individually for now. We need to get these civilian factories up and running, because they'll let us get the military factories quicker. Support Pancho Villa is done. Gonna go for that militarism. So we are now fascist. And we now have dreadnoughts. Okay. The cruisers, light cruisers, battle cruisers. We go with better planes. It's January 1914. Triplane fighters. Requires technology, early fighter or triplane fighter. Let's see, what's the difference? Oh, these are 1915. Okay, so I probably don't really want to worry about this right now. Let's see. Trench excavation. I want to go down the armored car route. Kind of dead-end tech. Or just stick to tanks. Tank prototype is 1915. We want to get that as quickly as we possibly can. I think we go and improve our ground forces. We get improved infantry equipment. Counteroffensive. Specific encirclement. Breakthrough and assault attack. New dockyard. Let's go ahead and get a dreadnought building. Still gonna take almost 5 years to build it. There's no way we're going to be able to compete with the Navy of the United States, so... At least not initially, anyway. Militarism is done. Let's see... Infrastructure effort adds infrastructure. I'll take the free infrastructure. Improved infantry equipment. Early support weapons, go for that. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get some military factories building. Just going to kind of mix this in. Naval convoys. Right, it's April 1914. Fast fleet move, coordinated fleet move, powerful battle fleet raid. Okay, so it looks like you gotta get through this first before you can then do any of these. Interesting. We do have additional research, but we won't be able to get to it until 1916. Infrastructure efforts done. Let's see. Guess we can grab support Austria-Hungary real quick. We may need that airfield expansion, because our only airfield is like down here. You have 39 scouts and 5 airships. Franz Ferdinand is dead. Franz Ferdinand, the esteemed Archduke of Austria-Este and Crown Prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, lies dead. His noble wife rests beside him. Franz Joseph has lost another heir, and to the damned vile sons of bastards that are the Serbians. The Serbian government officially denies involvement with assassin Gavrilo Princip, claiming the Black Hand, or blaming the Black Hand, though few believe a lack of government involvement. We have sent compensation demands to the Serbians. If they decline, they'll have hell to pay. Alright, looks like World War I's about to get started. Oh, here we go. Hungarian Empire has declared war on the Kingdom of Serbia. German Empire has declared war on the Kingdom of Belgium. Kingdom of Belgium joined the Entente. Serbia's refusal to the Austrian demands led to declaration of war, which will no doubt be followed by countless others. Here begins the downward spiral into World War. Grand Duchy of Luxembourg joined the Entente. Alright, so we can now send volunteer forces. So let's hold on, let's slow things down a tad here. Let's see. Send volunteers. Total limit is 3. We can send 3 divisions as volunteer forces. Why are all these guys... I didn't think these were mountain infantry. Cavalry? Nah, let's send... Split these guys off. And let's send them as volunteer forces. Let's give them a different color. Let's make them red. Support Austria-Hungary. Yep, there we are. Now... next year, we could join the Central Powers. I think for now, we're going to go with the airfield expansion. Early support weapons. Gas masks. Early motorized. Go for gas masks. Actually, I don't think we need these mountain infantry. We have plenty of mountain infantry. Let's put their equipment back in the pool. Why are we losing? Oh, it's because my armies are moving around and taking attrition, which is annoying. Oh. Jaurès assassination? Jean Jaurès? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's been a long time since I've taken French. Of France was assassinated in the Parisian cafe Le Croissant. Okay. And by aptly named Raoul Villain, a 29-year-old French nationalist. This guy was scheduled to appear at one of the international conferences to deliver a protest against the seemingly impending war. And with his death, the last major social obstacle to French involvement in the coming fight has passed. Alright, so let's go take a look at my divisions. Alright, well, there's war on all fronts here. So should we send ourselves to the Russian front? We'll try to help the Germans break into Belgium. Let's head over here. West. This is the Eastern Front. Alright. Let's march into Malmedy. Luxembourg? Yeah, doesn't seem to be any progress going there. Wonder if we make any headway into France. Oh yeah, they're busting into Russia hard. Opening of the Panama Canal. After years of construction, the Panama Canal opened today, establishing a more direct connection from Atlantic to Pacific, which will no doubt be a boon to trade in the region as well as make the area an important strategic location. American engineers have stunned the world with this amazing feat, with the exceptions, of course, of the British and Germans, who both insist that their canals are better. Let's see. Yeah, they just have so much better defense than we do. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere we can make a difference. It just doesn't seem like it. We definitely should have headed to the Eastern Front, I think. Why are we losing stuff? Are people still moving around? No, I guess it's from the combat that we're in. Man, I'm just not going anywhere here. Alright, bomb sighting. Aerial bombs. You know what, let's go for some other stuff here. Let's get some other technology. The doctrines are good to have, but we can't like neglect everything else. Let our guys recover a little bit. I'm pretty sure I can't send any like aircraft over here. Oh, they're just losing equipment. Alright, airfield expansion is done. Airfield expansion 2. Aviation effort. Let's see. Consent the rule. Consent volunteer forces. Political power. I mean, we already have this. I guess if we didn't take this, we could get this. Volunteer Corps. Division is required for sending volunteer force. Foreign expeditions. I don't think this is really going to matter too much right now. Manpower plus 200,000. Let's actually work on some of the naval doctrines. Or naval focuses. This is just 3 divisions is just not really enough to... I have a free military factory. How about that? We're not using armored cars. We're not even using siege artillery. I say we need to get on top of the equipment we already have, so... Alright, how goes over here? Maybe we should move over to the Eastern Front. Looks like that might give us a better opportunity to actually get some work done. Yeah, let's go ahead and redeploy over here and see if we can help out. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead, we're going to end the episode here. World War I has begun. We'll see how things play out. We need to decide if we're going to try and join the Central Powers or not. So we'll have to make that decision. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.